Hello there everyone, this is Mark 3 and welcome to, such a throwback to earlier times in the channel. Welcome to Space Engineers. Space Engineers. Yeah, this is going to be my penultimate testing video of testing my system to make sure I'm happy with how it's performing. And if you see this video and it goes up, then that means I'm happy with how my system is coping and I can get back to normal. And high demand games, well, high demanded for my system anyway, can come out. It'll mean I'm happy with my system. Or at least as happy as I can be with a piece of junk like this anyway, because my system is actually really, really bad. So, as you do. For this, it's just a building video, but this game can be really stressing on my system, and that's why I'm using it for the final tests. It's actually much worse than From the Depths in that respect, for the most part. Especially since they've ramped up to DirectX 11, but, you know, as you do, let's get my HUD back up. So anyway, today I'm just doing a building project. You always like building, right? Right? Not if you say yes, you like building. Let's see, I haven't fired this game up in a long, long time, so I'm actually kind of rusty on it. And they've changed a bunch of things. Let's see, yeah. Oh, right, I've already got heavy armor in my toolbar. Okay. So, my thought for today is I'm actually going to build a kind of spaceship. Big shocker there, I know. What was it, N or M? No? M? There we go, that's the mirror. Click. Oh, there we go. Okay. Right, so I'm going to work on a spaceship, and I think I'm just going to make a flat-out cargo design kind of thing going on. There we go. And then click and hold. Wait, isn't N the toggle? Yes, it is. Okay. 3, 4, 5. Let's make this thing 20 meters long to start. Yeah, that seems good. And I'm going to start with this heavy armor shell to act like... actually, no, let's make it a 30-meter ship. There you go, that's 30 meters, that's how long it's going to be. And I'm using this kind of skeleton arrangement to work out how long I want it. 3, 4, 5... No, wait. I'm doing great, aren't I? Okay, let's get... bit of lag there on the selection, but that's okay. Let's start up with some... Oh, I can use that. Oh, that's new. Okay, I'm going to start up with some ion thrusters over here. Just rotate them like that. This is going to be the primary engine bank for the craft. Nice, beefy engines to get it moving. Kind of thing. And this is going to be the main spine of the ship, of course, so I need to be a bit careful with that. I've never really looked at the new models before. I even turned down the model detail before coming into this, but it does look actually pretty good. Let's drop this one, drop this front bit down a bit, I guess. So let's. The first 10 meters are going to be slightly lower. Yeah, that sounds good. So do that. Get rid of those. And then, do I have the slopes involved? Oh yeah, I could just use the rolling to find the pieces I want. Well, for the most part, anyway. I actually want the... where is it? I actually want heavy armor sloping, which seems to be a separate set of blocks. Unless it's on a different toolbar. No, it isn't. That's a slight mistake. Okay, let's get that on the toolbars then. Heavy armor sloping blocks there, and heavy armor like that. That should be good, right? Yep, that's what I wanted. So that's going to be the top of the ship. I just need to make sure I get it all properly corrected. Yeah, I'm sorry, this is going to be the bulk of this video, really. I'm going to be building stuff. Now then, go back to Control Group 1, and I want to get a bank of reverse thrusters, actually, so let's go ahead and do that now. want the smaller ones, so that's that, and then, oops. Okay, that's a slight thing. It seems to be resetting it. Now it's control. There we go. Right, a bank of 6 on the front, and that's going to be part of the brakes. Now then, cargo ship, of course, but it requires rooms, so I'm going to start installing those back here with the engines. I'm going to start with you guys, and then I need to have some down here because, of course, there's got to be some reactors involved, so like that. And that's going to be a reactor chamber. So there we go. One more for luck because I'm going to install the gyros back here too. And then that's how big that's going to be. Are reactors on here? Yes, they are actually. Right. I need the bigger reactors, but I can't seem to switch to them. Maybe it's because of different size block. That seems to be a thing. So I need to get my other control group up here. Where is it? Large blocks. Decoy? No. Spherical gravity? No. Where's the reactors? You can tell I've been out of this game quite well, haven't you? There we go. Large reactors. Right, I'm going to install a pair of large reactors for power purposes. Spin them around a bit. I don't like how it resets orientation when you go off the grid. That's kind of irritating, actually. But there we go, a pair of reactors, so that's a power source sorted out. And then it should be back on the other one. Let's go get 7, yep, gyroscopes. I wanted to leave a little bit of space, you see, between the reactor and the actual gyros, so those will be going along like that. On both sides, of course. And then I'm going to get heavy armor for some bracing. Why am I... Oh, mouse wheel. How I hate ye. Because you are doing things without my consent. Yeah. No, that's the wrong one. Wait, what? Why is that still... Did that add something else? No, it was just a graphical bug. Though that went the wrong way around immediately. I am finding this kind of awkward, in case you can't tell. There we go. Heavy armor bracing. So that'll act as heavy armor to help hold the thing together. And then let's have, underneath that, let's have the respawn room. There it is. And let's add bracing underneath like that. I'm going really slow, I know this, I'm sorry. I mean, there's 10 minutes and I've barely even started, but it's how these things goes, isn't it? And of course it's just the solid blocks straight across here, so that's the heavy armor brace. And that room is going to be used for the respawning of all the peoples. So that means it needs a med bay and it needs cryopods. Let's go ahead and do that. And I think, is that hydrogen thrusters on there, number 6? What's that? That's atmospheric thrusters. Let's add hydrogen thrusters down here, because I want to include some hydrogen thrusters as a kind of booster system, you know? So hydrogen thrusters will be available, it's just not going to normally be doing much. Oh, those are kind of big, actually. Wow. Oh, I think I know why it's doing the orientation thing. It's because every time you, every time it comes off, it thinks you're trying to build a new ship. That's kind of irritating, actually. Can I fit one in there? No, but I can fit in some smaller ones. I need a conveyor, though. Is that on my control grid? I think it is. Is that 9? Is that no? That's a door. That's not on my. That's not on my grid. Where is it? Cargo and conveyor blocks. I require conveyor junctions and conveyor tubes. Right, there we go. But junctions will be just fine here. Because that's going to be granting my reverse thrust, well, my forward thrust anyway, for higher acceleration and probably escape maneuvers. But I'm going to add in some more ion drives down here too. That's on 5. Because it is, after all, the part of the primary ship, so there we go. And that's looking actually pretty damn blocky. Not sure I agree with that. Not sure. I guess that'll do. Quite a big engine grid going on back there. But it's got a set of hydrogen boosters in the back too. But what I actually want is a medical room. Let's just freaking find it. I am so out of damn touch with this game. Wow. I need the... Let's go to Control Group 2. Search for medical bay. Yep, medical bay. There we go. And I want the cryos, so cryo bays there too. That's okay. These things require a connection, don't they? Yes, they do. Right. So I'll start connecting these things up along here. Cryo base for 10 people. Let's turn off mirror mode so I can put one there. And then a medical room will go here. So there we go, that's the medical room. And that's the cryo bay, and that is looking good. Now then, I need to plumb it all in. So mirror mode back on for those. Mirror mode off for this bit. I actually need to chew into that armor a little bit, but there we go. And I need to do the piping, so... What is that beeping? I have no idea. There we go. Okay, that is now connected. So that's all starting. Let's go ahead and grab, of course, the whole connection through here. So I've learned that I require the single tubes too, so that's those. Wait, oh, this is the small ship version. Where is the bigger one? Curved conveyor, conveyor tube. That's the small stuff. Conveyor junction, large cargo container. I actually need that as well, so let's go into group 3 for that. Curved conveyor tube and regular conveyor tube. Right. Can't convert this to a straight one, so I think it's... That's trying to build a new ship, isn't it? Yeah, that thinks it's small. How do I convert it to large? Or is there just no large tubes anymore? Oh, yeah. This is going great, by the way. I do need lights as well, actually, while I'm at it. So get lights. Let's grab vents and things. Let's grab stairs and sloping. Interior walls, sure. So I've got a bunch of stuff now. Passage, sure. Let's grab that. I've got large cargo containers. I just wish I knew where the heck conveyor tube was. Medium Why am I in small ship mode, I think is my question. Conveyor junction for large ship or small ship. Large ship or small ship curved. Conveyor sorters for large or small ships. For small ships, that's small frames. Small ship sorter. Is there just flat out not a big one anymore? No, the medium. That's all for small ship. That's all the small ship parts. Huh. According to this, there's a large one. Either that or I'm just being a complete and utter derp, but, well, that is a very strong possibility, but I'm not seeing large conveyor tubes anymore. Oh wait, no, pff, there it is. There is a large one in here, it's just not doing it for some reason. How strange. Okay, so 7. That's just switching between... Okay, right, I think I need to check the controls here. This is... Wow. Controls. General. Tools and weapons. Weapons 2, is that? No. That's just next toolbars and things. I'm sorry. This is not great, is it? At all. Nope. Reset orientation, switch D, switch cube size, toggle button R. There we go. That'll do it, I think. Or not. Come on. That sucks. How am I messing this up so bad? Either that or the game's just messing it up and not realising it's supposed to be a big thing. Oh! And suddenly it is doing it. I am genuinely confused. Why is it done it that way? I do not know. But anyway, convert. Let's actually get mirror mode on again. I need those. And I need that one. Let's get the big... Yeah, as soon as it goes off grid, it switches to a small thing. The hell? It can't make up its mind. At least not with that one. No, you are... what an irritating thing. Oh! I see. Right, if I repeatedly select it, then it cycles through the sizes. I could have done with knowing that a bit sooner, but oh well, I've made a fool of myself already, so that's okay. Let's curve tube down here. So I'm just making it a little bit intricate around here. Then I need the conveyor sorter there, and that'll hook it all in. So there you go, all of that is sorted. Let's get the interior walls up. That was in group 3. Yep. No, that why do I have conveyor junction in there as well? I don't know. Let's do that. Goddamn phone. Right, so I've got interior walls installing... Oh, actually, those are in the wrong place. No, they're not. Those are in the right place. Don't mind me, I've completely lost track of what I'm doing right now. I think this is part of the reason why I stopped playing Space Engineers in the first place, because I'm just not very good at it. Or something. I don't know. Right, there we go. Full ranks of interior walls there. Let's go back to light parts. I am so out of touch with this, it's just not even funny. Let's do that, sure. So that's got a bit of exterior rigging on it. That'll do, yeah. That'll do fine. Except for the fact that I need to expand it out here. to make way for the whole bigger engine situation. So yeah, that'll do. That'll do. I've spent like what 20 minutes now just building up this back section, and it's like, what are you doing, you idiot? I have no idea. As you do. But I'm also making this place airtight, so that'll help too. Right. So those hydrogen thrusters down there are all rigged up. They will work. So I want to get my down slopes now. Should I figure out how to do that? Yep, there we go. Yeah, let's do it like let's do it like this. So yeah, that's a very large cluster of defensive. Sorry, defensive. What am I on? Defense. Why do I keep saying defense? A large cluster of engines are in there. Let's go ahead and get 3. Let's go ahead and build some lighting in here to just get it lit up. So there we go. That is the respawn room there. This is not looking like a very good ship, to be honest. It's also not going anything like as fast. I think that's the other reason why I never really... I stopped doing this. Because, quite frankly, it takes me so much longer to do things than I ever think it will, so... I'm just an idiot like that, too, so... A couple of large storage rooms? No, let's not put that. Let's put the actual... You know what? Let's go ahead and start putting it in the cargo arrays, because that's something I was planning to do. So, heavy framing. We'll go like that. My phone is acting up again. Go. There we go. Right. So my thought was I would have these outrigging and it'd be really simple to do, but simple to do is relative, isn't it? Let's see. Let's go ahead and install some cargo rigs, like so, along like that. Yep, so that'll help. And then it is adding in the cargo bays, like this. And I was planning to add some really big ones. So these outlying parts are going to be where the cargo rigs are for the most part. So that is like that. And I was planning to do it like 2 thick as well. So there we go. This thing can carry a lot of cargo. Let's take those off. And then I needed some iron thrusters, of course, over here, so I can get some reaction going on. That'll help slow the craft down. And of course it's acting up again because it thinks I'm trying to build a new ship, but I'm not. There we go. There would be some call for thrusters on the sides here, so just a thruster bank there to help it steer. This is a very back-heavy craft kind of thing going on. And then just because there would be some more thrusters at the back of the actual pod itself, so that's the cargo pod. Yeah, look at this. This is a cargo pod just slamming together really, really quickly. You know? And this is about as... I wasn't planning to do much with the cargo pods. Like, I wanted them to be kinda stable. So I've got that as part of the heavy bracing on that side. And then I'm going to add in a bit more heavy bracing on the outer layer, like this. So it's going to be like that. And then it's, let's add in another angle. Oh, actually, so there we go. Another point of mirroring. So that'll do that. And then it was just like going to be a very obvious heavy armor brace, which would help hold this entire section together. Because then I'd run it across here to the other side, and the idea with the heavy armor bracing is that it helps hold your ship together, and then it just the lighter armored sections will get damaged and broken off first, but the heavy frames are harder to break flat out, so they would take longer to get destroyed. So there we go, that's going to be part of the heavy bracing too. And then, besides that, it's also going to be a very heavy industrial kind of looking ship. So, let's go ahead and use the... did I have those in? Yes, I did. Yeah. I'm going to use it like this, so I figure out which way it's pointing. Yeah, like that. So I'm going to slope it in. And then rotate like this on the other side, like that. Yes. It's starting to come back to me now, after like 25 odd minutes just messing around, basically. Gotta call it what it is, right? And then let's actually add in a slope like that, so... There we go, that's the back of the thing worked out. So I can take that off safely, go back to the primary and put the heavy armor blocks in here to connect it. That's fine for the front of that rig on there, and then the heavy armor will continue up the side up here, of course, to connect to the forward thruster assembly. And that will help hold that together. So there we go, that's going to connect into that. And it's also going to connect into the forward thrusters as well, because the problem with building a really big massive ship is that it just won't, you have to move all that mass, you see. I can't tell what I'm doing. Oh, I'm on the wrong block type, that's why I can't tell what I'm doing. Sure. Right, so that like that. Then I'm going to use light armor on the sloping, so to figure out which way it's pointing. There we go. So there we go, we've got some light armouring going on there, acting as the front, going into the other pod. Let's add in some more blocks at the front here. Again with the orientation going wrong. There we go. Maybe I should turn on... Yeah, that would have helped. I forgot, I have a flipping spotlight, so that would have been a massive, massive help. But, of course, I didn't do it. So, me do good things? Why would I do that? Jeez. Well, actually, I've flat out forgot that the game has a spotlight, so, as you do. So I've got that. I've got a bit of a forward assembly going on at the front here. So, let's see. I want the inside level here to be kind of like... Oh, I'm using the wrong piece anyway. Let's get light armor and rig it up like this along the inner containers. At least for that bit. Then for there too, so that'll help. And then I'm going to use grills to add to the effect. So grills along between these. So there we go. I want to keep some of the internal cargo containers exposed as well, because like you know, it's like an industrial ship. it's not meant to be completely hidden. So let's grab the tubes, put one there. Let's connect one to there. Sure. Oh, it's so much better now that I know that I have to open it. Though this is still going really, really slow. Because I'm fumbling so much with the system that I'm just not used to anymore. No, I actually want it on there. Okay, and then I'll add in the corner piece just to hold them together. There we go. So that's a bit of cargo piping going on around the place. Then the next thing I want is actually to go into where was it? I guess 5 would actually be a good idea. I mean, why not? Let's use some stairs. Yeah, let's use some stairs for this bit. Or let's actually use the slopes and progress it along like this. So that's like that. You've got the nice exposed industrial like blueprint thing like that. That's not... no, I don't think both sides is the way to go. Then again, I do have these exposed sections here as well, don't I? So let's go ahead and install some along here. Just find the right keys for it, like that. And I'm going to add in a stair piece here. So that continues with that effect there. Looking good. And then I'm just going to flat out do it like this, so there. Yeah, that's all looking fine. And of course I used the wrong frickin' piece again. Oh man. Yeah, that's a start. it's a start. Turn off mirror mode so I can actually get a look at it. Yeah, it's looking okay. I don't like having so much raw paneling on it though. Like all of this, you can tell it's just been whacked on. So let's go ahead and grab some more parts, I guess. I actually need to have some vertical thrusters anyway, so let's actually put those into here. That's a good place for them. So has that done it properly now that mirror mode's on? No, it has not, because I messed up and removed those while mirror mode was off. So I need to do it over here. There we go. So now I have some vertical movement thrusters. So that's been added. This is also taking way longer than I thought it would, so... Yeah, this is a test video, as I said, so I'm not... I guess I won't finish this, but I will save it, so if anyone's interested in me actually finishing this thing, which will take a while... Oh, solar panels, that's a good idea. Where is the flipping panel blocks? Oh, let's just route through here. Where are they? La-di-da-da-da-dee. That's the button panels. No, that's oxygen farm. That's actually needed. Yeah, let's just grab that. Solar panels, got those. What I need is not an assembler. Where is it? Oh, wait, here they are, of course. Here we go. Catwalks. Right. Let's go ahead and add some oxygen farms up the front here. So that this ship does have some internal support. Like that. Yeah, look at this. I've got hydroponics. I'm installing some solar panels now on the sides. How big are they again? Oh, they're actually... Yeah, those are kind of bulky. Shame, really. That makes them a bit harder to work into a design. So let's make them flat there. Yeah. There There we go. So we've got some solar paneling on the back there, just to help support the entire ship. Don't want them on the front, but I've got the hydroponics up front anyway. I wish there was a smaller solar panel design, but there really isn't. And I've not built the ship to take them into account, so like that. I guess paneling across the top of these struts will also make some sense, because it's a connecting spar kind of thing going on there. Yeah, that'll help. Why didn't you put it up underneath it as well? I mean, that is where the reflection is supposed to be, so... Oh, because it's a big block, so it doesn't reflect properly. That's why. Okay, sure. But yeah, I think I've got a bit of a thing coming together here. But I'm not really going to finish it right now, so let's go ahead and add some more bits. I'm not going to finish it, by the way. I'm going to keep on working on it. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm going to have to call the video because it's getting a bit long. So, let's go ahead and install along here. Yeah, that's looking good. So yeah, this has been Iron Mark III, continuing to test my system and make sure it's all working properly, as I said before. So that's why I've got random junk and all sorts of odd videos coming out this week. But if you've seen this one, then my system is working okay, and I'll be getting back to my normal high intensity videos moving forward. So that's all okay. If you enjoyed this one, or if you want me to just go ahead and finish this design, let me know in the comments, because I'm not sure if I will or not. That's the thing. I have been thinking of playing more Space Engineers of late, I'll admit to that one, but I'm still kind of trying to figure out... Oh, they're both on the same thing. Oh, okay. But part of the problem with Space Engineers is just flat out how long it takes me to do stuff, so, you know, there is that. Yeah, there we go. Let's just make this a narrow connection like that. So, yeah, that's looking kind of neat. Yeah. I am tempted to do some more Space Engineers, to be honest, but I'm not entirely sure if I want to continue to... What kind of videos I would do with it. I guess that's one of my big problems. When I'm looking at a game, it's like, what should I do with it? Kind of situation. Oh, there's the flat ones. Right. So there we go, that's holding all that together. Let's add in some more catwalk parts like this. So yeah, I'm just adding to the overall effect, I think. Or either that or making it really, really busy, I'm not sure which. But let's go ahead and run along the entire heavy armor spar like that. So I'm just kind of adding in different effects to it. Aye. Look at me, I'm still not finishing the damn video. Oh dear. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys are okay with the show and me just being a complete random idiot as usual. And hopefully this video will be on the channel, because that'll mean I'm just fine for going back into my regular stuff. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all some other time. Yeah. See you all later. This is actually looking pretty nice for the most part. Definitely shows how rusty I am though. So I've got to give it that as well.